One of the biggest achievements that I'm really, really proud of for me and for my son, Noah, who suffers with dyslexia also, um, is the fact that I graduated from LSU with my PhD. I say that because someone told me that it couldn't happen. They said that it would not be able to happen and that I needed to really think about another pathway. And that just what I don't think people understand is that for somebody with dyslexia, it can either crush their dreams or make them hyper focus on that one thing. We can get hyper focused on one thing and only like to focus on that one thing. And for that challenge, it made me hyper focus. For one, to show myself that I can do it, and to show my kids that no one should ever tell them that they couldn't do anything. And two, to show my son that, hey, you can accomplish anything that you want.
I was always worried just because of my own experiences. And, as a mom, you do all the things, especially as an educator. You're providing them with all the tools from very early on. You're reading to them, you're singing to them, you're sounding out words, you're clapping things out. When you start to see some of those gaps and they continue to grow, of course, from a mama standpoint, it's heart aching, but you continue to just push through and provide them with whatever the tools are that they are needed. You also advocate for them, and I'm a big believer in advocating for our students and making sure that not just for my own children, but for all students, making sure that we advocate and teach them to advocate for themselves as well.
You got to show people that you more than just dyslexia. And I told them, I said, I done read well, or people have been lawyers, went on to college and finished. If you get that great foundation in the beginning of it, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And I always tell them, I say, look, I do know that college might not be for everybody. In order for you to make it in this world, you got to get a higher education, because that's the only way you're gonna strive in this world here. And that way, you ain't got to worry about nobody taking advantage of you, because you know for yourself without a shadow of a doubt, I can do this here.
When I grow up, I want to be an NBA player or like a lawyer.
When I grow up, I want to be a lawyer.
The most valuable lesson is you got to be patient with them, because they're not only with their parents, they're in my household as well, because they have joint custody. So Mama with them a lot when it's their week. It's like starting all over raising kids again. But I wouldn't trade it for a world for them, and I didn't know I'd do anything for them. I'm gonna do anything for them. Anything else?
As a little girl, I will be honest, I spent a lot of time crying, and I am very thankful for my mom. So, with that, she spent a lot of time working with me and gave up a lot of her own extracurricular activity to work with me. And so, my own personal experience with that is, she believed in me. I had some amazing teachers. I had some not amazing teachers, but I had some truly amazing teachers, and I can literally think of them right now and say their name in my mind. And it's because of them, and they believed in me and knew that I was going to be successful and would tell me that you're going to be successful. You can do anything you set your mind to. Honestly, even some of the cheerleaders that cheered me on along the way, they were amazing, and I thank them to this day. But some of the people that didn't cheer me on made me mad. And it made me want to fight even harder and prove them wrong. And so, that is a big thing for me is, fighting through things when it's tough. And, you got to keep trying and keep pushing through.
So literacy is important for one reason for me. It's the basis of education. It is the foundation of everything that we do. Understanding the literacy part of literacy is in everything, our everyday teaching, our walk, our conversation, everything that we do is a part of literacy. Even typing on the computer is literacy.
Things I get excited about in school are like talking to new people, getting to play sports, playing with all my teammates and stuff. and like having everybody at the games.
Meeting new people, having fun at school, going outside.
I want teachers to know, like, to really get them to pay attention. You should want to make your class like fun, so they really want to listen to you, and that can help them like grow more and grow faster.
So I will make my class funner so they can pay attention even more. While they're working, I want them to feel happy.